Welcome to the Gym Success Podcast. We're really thrilled to have all of you with us today. Whether you're a gym owner, maybe an operator, a manager, perhaps in sales, a gym entrepreneur, or a dedicated personal trainer. I'm Bonnie.
And I'm George. It's great to be here. Today, we're taking you through a crucial white paper by jthomas. He's a renowned gym business expert.
Yeah, he really is. And our goal today is simple. To give you genuinely actionable insights, things you can, actually implement in your business pretty much right away.
Exactly. This white paper, it's titled, How is Your Gym Performing? Are you in need of an operational and sales audit? And it highlights something really fundamental but often missed, which is that many gym owners are operating with these critical blind spots. And these spots are quietly eroding profits, chipping away at member satisfaction. It's just so easy to get caught up in the daily stuff. Right?
Oh, definitely.
Focusing on payroll, keeping the lights on, dealing with whatever pops up.
Yeah.
But the paper argues pretty strongly this just isn't enough, not if you want to thrive.
Okay, right. Let's unpack that a bit. It's a powerful idea. Just like your members need regular fitness assessments, to track progress and make sure their program works.
Yeah.
Your gym, well, it needs periodic evaluations too. And it's not about finding fault, is it?
Not at all.
It's about making sure every department, from the front desk to personal training, is performing at its absolute peak. So this conversation, this dive will reveal what an operational and sales audit is, why it's so critical, the specific areas it covers, and really how it can unlock hidden revenue and operational improvements you might not even realize are there. Sounds like something, every gym should be doing. An obvious win, but jthomas points out many owners actually resisted. Why is that? What's the real cost of that resistance?
That's a great question. And yeah, he identifies three main reasons, and they're pretty common. First, there's just the fear, fear of exposing weaknesses. Nobody really wants to find out what's broken.
Understandable.
Second, there's this assumption of good enough. Sales are okay, things seem fine, so why rock the boat?
Right. Complacency creeps in.
Exactly. And third, maybe the most damaging one, is the belief that audits are only for businesses that are already failing. Like it's a last resort, not a proactive tool for getting better.
Okay.
But here's the reality. And what's fascinating is how jthomas frames the consequences. He really stresses that what gets measured gets improved. It's that simple, really.
Yeah.
If you're not evaluating sales performance or your follow-up process or member retention or operational efficiency, you're potentially leaving thousands of dollars on the table every single month.
Thousands.
Yeah. And a gym that isn't actively growing, well, it's actually falling behind competitors who are auditing and refining things constantly.
So those little things, the small inefficiencies, they really do compound over time. A missed follow-up here, a poor first impression there, it adds up to huge losses annually. So the audit isn't about judgment. It's really about opportunity, finding that hidden potential. Okay, so if it's such an opportunity, what exactly does an effective audit look at? jthomas calls it a 360-degree view. Let's dive into those key areas.
Right. This is where it gets really interesting because the paper breaks it down into 7 critical components. And for each one, there are specific questions to ask and, importantly, impact statements for you, the listener. So first up, sales process evaluation. This looks at the basics, but things that often slip. Like, does your staff consistently offer tours and presentations every time? Is every single lead getting prompt, personalized follow-up, or are some just, falling through the cracks? Do you have a structured sales script and a closing system? Or is everyone kind of winging it?
That's a big one.
Yeah. And are prospects actually being asked to buy? Every time. The impact statement here is pretty stark. A 10 to 20% improvement in just follow-up and presentation consistency can boost monthly sales by thousands. Seriously, thousands.
Just from consistency?
Just from consistency. It's huge. Then number 2 is lead management and conversion. How many leads are you actually getting each week, and where are they coming from?
Resources, yeah.
Right. And what percentage convert to appointments? And then how many of those appointments convert to sales? Really nailing down those numbers. And critically, are you nurturing older leads or just letting them go cold?
Good point. Lost opportunities.
Exactly. Jim says many gyms actually have enough leads already. They just don't have the system to fully capitalize on them.
Makes sense.
Third, and this is absolutely vital, membership retention. Are new members welcomed properly, engaged early on?
That initial experience matters so much.
It really does. How many cancels or frees each month? And do you know why they're leaving? The real reasons. Are you using things like personal training, challenges, community events to keep members connected, invested? The paper points out that improving retention by just 5 or 10% can dramatically boost your bottom line without adding a single new member.
That's powerful. So much focus is usually on new sales, but retention.
Retention is where the sustainable profit often lies.
Okay, those first three are already huge eye-openers. Potential revenue just sitting there if the systems aren't dialed in.
Oh.
What's next?
Right. So moving beyond direct sales, we look at the front desk and customer service audit. Your front desk, it's that first and often last impression, right?
Absolutely critical.
So are prospects greeted warmly, guided effectively, or do they feel a bit lost? Is every walk-in's contact info captured? Every single time. No exceptions.
Easy to miss out on.
Very easy. And are upsells, supplements, PT sessions, add-ons offered consistently or just randomly? The impact is clear.
Yeah.
Your front desk can be just a gatekeeper, or it can be a real growth engine. Small tweaks here often give immediate results.
A growth engine, I like that.
Then number 5, staff training and performance metrics. Are key performance indicators, KPIs, clearly defined, and are they tracked for salespeople and trainers consistently?
Do people know what's expected?
Exactly. Do you have daily or weekly sales huddles to keep everyone aligned, motivated? Are scripts and follow-up processes actually coached and reinforced regularly, or was it just mentioned once during onboarding?
Right. Ongoing training.
Yes. The impact is simple. A well-trained team always outperforms one that's just winging it. Always.
So the front desk staff training, it's clear that people are as crucial as the process. It's not just what they do, but how consistently well they do it. What about getting people in the door and managing the money?
Great points. That leads us right into marketing effectiveness. Number 6, are you actually tracking the return on investment, the ROI, for every ad and promotion properly?
Knowing what works and what doesn't.
Precisely. Is your social media strategy actually driving engagement and traffic? Or is it just, noise? Are referral programs being used to their absolute full potential? Leveraging happy members. The crucial link here is that without structured lead follow-up, like we talked about, marketing dollars are often just wasted, poured into a leaky bucket.
Ouch. Spending money but not converting.
Exactly. And finally, number 7, the financial health review. This is often where the big surprises hide. Are expenses properly allocated? Controlled? Or is the budget a bit of a mystery?
No.
Are there hidden leaks, like unused subscriptions, maybe low trainer utilization rates that you're paying for, poor collections processes? And are your prices actually aligned with your value in the market? The impact of a strong financial review is it often frees up cash. Cash you can then reinvest in marketing, staffing, upgrades, things that fuel growth.
Wow, that's incredibly comprehensive. I can see how all those pieces fit together now. It's not just one thing, it's the whole system. But for a gym owner maybe feeling a bit overwhelmed by that list, what's the single biggest tangible benefit they get from doing this?
Yeah, it can seem like a lot, but Jim Thomas boils down the benefits really clearly. When you do a thorough audit, you gain, first, clarity, undeniable clarity on where money is being lost. No more guessing.
Clarity, okay.
Second, precision. You know exactly which processes are broken or maybe just missing altogether. Third, leverage. You find ways to increase sales without just throwing more money at ads by optimizing what you have.
It's huge.
And finally, you get a roadmap, a clear, actionable plan for predictable, measurable growth. And here's a key point he makes. Most gyms see a 15 to 30% boost in sales within just 30 to 60 days of implementing changes based on the audit.
30 to 60 days, that's fast.
Really fast. It's a significant, rapid ROI.
Okay, so for those listening right now, maybe thinking, maybe my gym is doing okay. How do they know if they need an audit today? Jim provides a quick checklist, right?
He does. A simple self-assessment. Just ask yourself these questions honestly. 1, are we consistently hitting monthly sales goals, like clockwork? 2, are all leads followed up with multiple times, every single one? 3, do we really know why members cancel? And are we actively working to prevent it? 4, is my staff trained weekly on sales and service skills? Weekly. Consistently.
Weekly is a high bar for many.
It is, but it shows the level needed. And finally, are we working really hard, but just not seeing enough money left over each month? That feeling of spinning wheels.
Right. The effort versus reward gap.
Exactly. If you answered no to any of those, the white paper concludes it's definitely time for an audit. And if we connect this back to the bigger picture, Jim uses this really great analogy. He says a personal trainer would never design a program without first assessing a client's baseline fitness, right, their starting point.
Of course not.
Well, similarly, you can't effectively scale and grow your gym without knowing your business baseline, where you're really starting from.
So what does the audit ultimately give you? What's the big takeaway for our listeners?
It gives you a clear picture. What's working, what's not, no ambiguity. It gives you that strategic roadmap we talked about, increase sales, improve retention, streamline operations, and ultimately, it gives you confidence. Confidence that your time, your team, your money are being used effectively. The gyms that win, the ones that really thrive, are the ones that track, measure, and adjust constantly. An audit isn't just a review. It's that essential first step toward turning potential into predictable growth. It puts you back in control.
That's a really powerful message. This operational and sales audit, it isn't just about fixing problems then. It's really about unlocking your gym's full potential, growth, profitability.
Indeed. It's that shift, shifting from just surviving day to day to actually thriving in your market, leading.
And if you're listening and thinking you'd like some expert guidance in building these systems or improving your facility, maybe turning things around, Jim Thomas is ready to help. You can reach him directly at 214-629-7223.
That number again is 214-629-7223.
Or you can email him at jthomas@fmconsulting.net.
That's jthomas@fmconsulting.net. He really knows his stuff. And maybe as you finish listening, think about this. What single measurable aspect of your gym's operations, if you improved it by just 10%, what would have the biggest positive impact on your bottom line? Maybe consider starting your own mini audit right there.
That's a great starting point. And maybe add this question. What's the one truth about your gym's performance you've been most reluctant to confront? Because, as we've discussed, facing that truth isn't just about fixing things. It's about unlocking a whole new level of growth and, frankly, peace of mind. We really hope this discussion gave you some valuable, actionable insights for your gym. Thank you so much for joining us on the Gym Success Podcast. We'll be back soon with more strategies for your success.